Hi, my name is Dina Rossiter. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to fade from a triple aught into a 4. As you can see, I've already done the triple aught. Now I'm going to finish up by going into a 4. I'll be using my Andis Easy Style with my 3/8 attachment. I really like the Andis Easy Style because they're very light and versatile. And when you're doing a long haircut, they don't get real heavy in your wrists and in your hands. I like to go all over the head when you go on the top to make sure you see and get all the little hairs that poke up. While I do that, I also like to use just a simple cuticle brush to brush off the hair as I cut so I can see if there's anything sticking up in the top. So from the 4 into the 1.5 on the sides, there's a little bit of a ridge there. Because we use the 3/8 on the side, I'm going to take the attachment comb 1/4, which is a step down, and just blend that line in real quick. Coming always from an angle so you're not creating more lines. And a lot of times I like to use maybe just a portion of the clipper. As this hair's long and this is short, just taking in the corner right there is going to automatically blend that in for you. Because the Easy Style is adjustable at the handles right here, as you move it down, it goes into a triple aught. So I'm going to move it down just 1 notch, just to get rid of this little ridge right here. After taking the ridge out, I always like to step around to the front, looking from this way, making sure that we have a nice straight line right there. Once I see that that's okay, then I open my blade all the way, and I'm going to start removing this line here. Using just the corner of the blade, I will lightly, very lightly, just fade that in. Always at an angle, so we're not creating more lines. Because it is adjustable, as we get closer down, we're going to move this closer down, eventually ending up at the triple aught on the bottom. Sometimes your shading isn't always perfect with just the blade. So Andis also has 2 other attachments, the 16th and the 8th. For right now, I'm going to use the 16th just to shade this in just a little bit more. So after I finished up with the 16th, blending the bottom part into the triple aught, I like to take the 1/8 guard, fine-tuning up here, making sure everything's nice and straight. I use my toothbrush to brush off the loose hairs so I can see. Stepping in front now, I just want to make sure that both sides are straight, making sure that we didn't take our clippers too far up into here, as everybody has a natural curve. And with the natural curve, if you take your clippers and go into it, then things will not be nice and straight. With that said, I believe now we have done the triple aught into a 4 on top. Now I'm going to finish up the haircut with my Andis T outliners, cleaning up the face, going up. I like to flick out the bottom so it's nice and skinned around the ears, making the haircut last a little longer, around the neck, pulling the ear down to make sure we get all the hair back in here. I will do that all the way around. Now I'm going to use my Andis Super Liners, finishing up the face, going against the growth so it makes a nice clean cut. The final step of the haircut, some people like you to go all the way around and make a nice clean line. Today we are going to do that with the Andis Super Liners. Starting in the middle, kind of using as a guide. We don't want to go too far back or we'll be pushing their hairline back and that does not look good. We want to follow the natural curve of the hair. If you take one part of your blade and place it down like that, then you can pick it up where you left off, which should give you a nice straight line. Now we're going to take this corner, matching it into that corner, pressing down, cleaning up the hair into that line. As you can see, we finished up our line. We cleaned up all of his face, cleaned up his eyebrows, and that concludes our haircut.